Greetings, everyone. Welcome to ESC Institute, our famous smart classes. And today we are going to discuss upon that we should vote or not. Absolutely, we should. And that is what we are going to talk. That how important it is to vote. So it is our ESC audio podcast. So keep tuning and listen to me and my shining stars together. So let's do it and start. Over to you, Deepa, ma'am.
I'm good, ma'am. Hello, Madhvi, ma'am. How's your day going?
Well, Deepa ma'am, it's going well. Thanks. Just finished and grading some papers. How about you?
Same here. I have been thinking a lot about the upcoming elections. Have you voted yet?
Not yet, but I plan to. It is important to vote. Every single vote counts in shaping up our future.
Absolutely. It's surprising how many people still don't realize the power of their vote. Voting is a fundamental right and responsibility.
I agree. Voting gives us the chance to choose leaders who reflect our values and priorities. It's one of the key ways we can influence government policies and decisions.
And it's not just about the big national elections. Local elections are just as important. Local leaders make decisions that directly affect our day to day lives, like education policies, community services, and infrastructure development.
Yes, exactly. Sometimes people overlook local elections, but those officials can have a significant impact in our communities. I always try to stay informed about both local and national candidates.
Staying informed is crucial. There is so much information out there, and it's important to discern what's accurate. I always encourage my students to research candidates and issues thoroughly before casting their votes.
That's great point. Education young people about the importance of voting and how to research candidate is essential. They are the future voters and leaders of our country.
Definitely. Sometimes I think school should include more practical lessons on civic engagement and the voting process, understanding how government works and how we can participate in the fundamental to democracy.
That's fantastic idea. We should advocate for that in our curriculum. It's vital that students understand their rights and responsibilities as citizens.
Exactly. When people don't vote, they miss out an opportunity to make their voices heard. Then they complain about the decision being made without their input.
Right. By not voting, they're essentially letting others decide for them. It's important to remember that our votes can lead to change that we want to see in our society.
And in many parts of the world, people still fight for the right to vote. It's a privilege that we shouldn't take for granted.
Yes, many have sacrificed a lot to secure this right for us. It's our duty to honor their efforts by participating in the electoral process.
Absolutely. Plus, voting also fosters a sense of community. When we vote, we are contributing to the collective decision making process and helping to shape the society we live in.
True, it's about coming together to make decisions that benefit everyone, not just a select few. Democracy thrives when everyone participates.
Exactly. So, are you planning to take your family to vote?
Yes, we always go together. It's tradition now. I think it's important for my family to see us exercising our right to vote, and it sets good examples for them.
That's wonderful. I do the same with my family. It's important to instill these values early on.
Absolutely well. I believe I better get back to this papers. Thanks for the chat, and Deepa ma'am, it's always great to talk about these important issues.
Anytime, Madhvi ma'am. Let's keep encouraging our colleagues and students to vote. Every vote matters.
Will do. Take care, Deepa ma'am.
You too, Madhvi ma'am.
And now it's time for going through the vocabularies. So let's listen to the vocabularies and learn from us. So the first one is fundamental, forming a necessary base or core or central importance. Voting is a fundamental right and responsibility.
Discern, to perceive or recognize something with difficulty by sight or with other sense. There is so much information out there, and it's important to discern what's accurate.
Civic engagement, individual and collective action designed to identify and address issues of public concern. For example, sometimes I think schools should include more practical lessons on civic engagement and the voting process.
Electoral process, the method by which a person is elected to public office or by which proposals are put a vote and adopted or rejected. Example, it's our duty to honor their effort by participating in the electoral process.
Collective decision making, meaning the process of making decision as a group rather than as an individual. For example, when we vote, we are contributing to the collective decision making process and helping to shape the society.